them. And yet a free throw, they get 19-11 midway through the first. In a must-win game for coach if you're thinking about the NCAA tournament. Sarr 0 for 4, 1 for 5.
He continues, man, to be the most physical guy in the building.
Here Cal shoot it to Mintz. He didn't get a chance to. Instead, Sarr does, and he knocks that one down.
Second people out of the way, aren't they? Mississippi State.
Sure are. Their 7th offensive rebound of the game. Sarr knocks down another. Jay Stewart, he got 2 cats to leave their feet. Dante Allen has 23 points on 6 threes.
You cannot leave Dante Allen if you're Mississippi straight.
Sarr fouled and it goes. Mintz. Isaiah Jackson back in. Askew will run the point.
Yeah, it's 2 circle for Dante Allen to work side to side. Now he'll come back to this other side. Look at Allen running. 2 circles the play call. Good job of Kabusini not letting him get into his shot.
Sarr one-on-one will take it with a do on him. Left hand. Oh, Olivier chips. So few teams establish those relationships, especially with guys that are freshmen. You don't know these kids. Certainly that's the case much more with Kentucky than South Carolina. Sarr can launch, and he does. Knocks down a 3 from straight away. Toppin doing his best to stay in front of the drive, and he did a good job, but that is tipped in by Walden's Levesque. Keon Brooks into the game as well. So Allen and Brooks off the bench to play. Jackson on the bench. Sarr tries to penetrate, throws it up, then he gets it to go with a little jump. Let's take a look at the 1 and 2 seeds as that shot from Levesque falls down. It's interesting. I saw Joe Lenardi suggest that Alabama, perhaps, or some other team currently on the 2 line could come off the 2 line. 2:51 to go here. Askew, who didn't start, on the floor. Look out. Boy, Bryant was right there, and the ball was thrown over his head. They've missed on 2 of those easy layups on just the inbounds pass.
Keep that ball moving. Keep it hot. Don't let it stick.
Well, slow motion.
You progress to that NCAA tournament. But as of today, we have 17 teams in the country that are in the top 40, both offensive and defensive efficiency. Just keep track of that number now as we get closer to March, and keep your eye on those teams.
Lawson no good, but Levesque came right down on the shoulder of Sarr. They don't call it. The other thing that's happened here, Jimmy, the last couple of minutes, we've seen Devin Askew blow by his defender. It's led to layups, free throws, and offensive.
And if they can't handle the changing defenses of Ole Miss, it will be difficult for Kentucky to get their 9th win of the season. And how strange is that to say on March the 2nd?
Almost as strange as it is to say Illinois just blew out Michigan. Didn't see that coming. Our starting 5 for Kentucky: Devin Askew, Davion Mintz, Brandon Boston. You get some real baseball with some fans in the stands as the major leagues come back. And this season, college basketball, our final Super Tuesday. Sarr 3. Got it.
Could have been a flop call on Schuler.
Boston flipped it up, doesn't go, but there's
drop step and a reverse layup. Nice move inside by Castleton.
Boy, expect the Gators to do that as much as possible, Brad. I think they're going to really try to play through Castleton. He struggled in the first meeting back in January. They're going to try to get him going early and often here today.
You saw a little full court pressure from the Gators, something that John Calipari at the shoot-around this morning anticipated from Florida as his big man. Up and through. One of the steps off the glass.
Oh, man. Nicely done. Appleby and DeRougie.
We'll get another look at that. That was picture perfect. Knew he was going to maybe get his shot blocked. Laid it up there.
To 8-7 seconds on the shot clock and take that kind of hit.
No rush here for Kentucky. 12:22 remaining in regulation.
They're looking for Sarr for a little action there. He's got a nice turnaround jumper.
Sarr goes with a left hand, a feathery touch. Brooks, Sarr, Askew, and Boston for Kentucky. High screen, Sarr. Now the roll. They leave him free, and he takes advantage with a French float.
3 from DJ Harvey.
Well, let's see what Kentucky runs here. They're 1 for 7 in the second half. And there's Sarr. See, I'm telling you, Mike, he has an impact.
2-point game from Nashville. Sarr posting up with 3 fouls, gets it and knows what to do with that.
That pass, not have any help.
Pippen
see if they go right back to him.
Sarr, again, he loves 4 points. I've got him for 13 rebounds. Too easy on the other end.
In the corner, J.T. Thor. 28-22, Auburn. Sarr, turn around, book it. Akinbola there to meet Isaiah Jackson. Kept alive, Sarr, the throwdown. Bola will check in. They do have a lot of big bodies they can mix and match. Askew.
Good decision.
Off the penetration. Sarr, the kick. It's a 3.
Yes, number 315 in the country in terms of bad luck. Boy, how smooth is Moses' move?
Yeah, that looks easy, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's the great ones have that in common.
Stop and in trouble here. Kick it to Boston. Sarr 3 all net.
Do you agree with me, Miles McBride and Derek Culver, West Virginia, as good of a combo as we have out there?
Yeah, I do.
You did the Florida game with me. Man.
Yeah, I do.
A grown man is
a
Derek
1-5
Culver.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of grown men, don't forget Oscar Tshiebwe is transferred to Kentucky. Now that's a grown man. Sarr, criticism aside, he is that tenacious guy. Boy, free throws continue to haunt him. They get a chance, though, on the offensive rebound by Sarr. Arkansas has got to do a better job boxing out on free throws.
Yep, and Kentucky's got to get a good look, shoot a shot that gives you a chance to rebound.
Well done.
And Arkansas on the road, Ravi, they've only turned the thing over 6 times. Arkansas has played a really good game in Rupp Arena.
Sarr their best.
Austin at the foul line. That's short. Gets his own miss. Can't connect, but Sarr cleans it up.
Maturity. So it really is in the same class that he should be in.
Sarr for 3. Yes.
They get drafted, in the first round in the NBA. And then where do they go, Bob? They get some dollars, but maybe you get your only one contract. You don't get a second because you go down there to the G League, and who knows what's going to happen. Because they're not ready to play in the NBA, that's for darn sure. But they get drafted on position, shows he has range as a 7-footer, and makes that open shot.
That's Dick Vitale on Bob Schusen. How about adjustments in the second half for Tennessee after they gave up more points in the first half to Kentucky than they've given up in any half this season?
Well, they're going to get Pons and Fulkerson going. Pons had 2 points. Fulkerson played only 3 minutes, was on the pine. I will tell you this. Kentucky was up 17 last year in the second half against Tennessee, and Tennessee won the game because Fulkerson went wide and beat the trap. You go diagonal. You look the opposite side from the trap and wide open. Great vision to make that pass. That was not an easy pass to make.
Sarr doesn't show up on a stat sheet, helps you win ball games.
Other games in the SEC tonight, ESPNU for a good one, LSU and Alabama. Carolina and Florida. South Carolina had a lead in that one. Oklahoma State and TCU will follow us here on ESPN2.
Brandon Boston tucked down here in this bottom corner, Ravi. He tells you a lot where Kentucky's going to go offensively. When he gets in that far corner, there's a pin down threat getting ready to happen. Keep an eye on 3 in blue.
Keep an eye on Olivier. And a couple for Jackson and Sarr on the other side. Olivier Sarr didn't play many minutes in the first half because of those 2 fouls. He's in. He sets a pin down there on Tillman. He'll go one-on-one in the lane. A little running hook. That's good.
On that thing inside, you double team us, that's fine. We'll throw right over the top of that double team. It's hanging this ball game down 5 on the road. Ravi, you're tougher than you look. That's why people don't believe that you mow your own yard and use a snow shovel. You are tougher than you look. College coaches going forward with a one-time transfer rule possibly coming in. Get your roster old, keep it old. Let it fly, Sarr.
He does, and he knocks it down.
Better.
a little worse.
Yeah. The way the game started, it looked like Kentucky was going to be put away early. But they kept hanging in, kept battling. And right now, they're right there in the game with them.
That counts.
Please share that with my team. Go over that scenario about, 1, we have to be ready to play mentally and be aggressive. And tonight, the big difference is they're not making the threes like they normally do. And credit a little bit after Kentucky.
No doubt. Kentucky's defense better after that start. See if Brandon Boston's healthier after a halftime. He hurt his ankle early. Olivier Sarr, drive and a bucket.
That is the
Cat wins in 93 and 2014. Sonic blockbuster Saturday as the SEC and Big 12 get together. John Petty goes to the bench, 7 points, 3 fouls. Keon Brooks, good pass down low. Sarr with a dunk.
There's one and earn that way because it'll be very tough for them to get it unless they go on a big run during the season here at the end of the year to get in with their record and their resume.
How about Dante Allen's defense on the other end with that block?
And that's something they're trying to work on to do a little better defensively.
Sarr knocks it down. Kentucky's got a lead for the Boston is coming off his best game, batting the starting lineup. And Olivier Sarr misses his first shot. Boston the rebound in the paint. Nice pass down low, and Sarr lays that up and in.
He's really good at getting his own miss around that rim.
Olivier Sarr to the left, no good. Taps it up and in. Floater, that's good. The first 4 of the second half go to LSU.
He's good. Cam Thomas is good on the 4th or 5th bounce. Now, he can punch it on you on 1 and 2 and get to that rim, but he's also really good and tough and strong now on bounce 4, bounce 5. Just sit down and guard right now if you're LSU. Just guard up, man.
Askew over in the first half, 0 for 4, 6 on the shot clock. Good pass. Good look from Mintz to Sarr.
Askew kicks out to Sarr. Sarr has been quiet, scoreless so far. Wants it here. Got it. Be happy with. We'll see if Georgia can amp it up offensively in the second. As they turn it over.
Yeah, I want to see Devin Askew pass the ball from the top of the floor and not dribble so much to help the rhythm of Kentucky's offense. And there's
Circus shot. Sarr his 12th rebound. Sarr working the block. That time played big.
You're not get on the whiteboard and say, this is the ball, this is the basket. This thing has to go through that thing. Let's go.
Aggressive, and that's
Not the most physical team, but toughness is about doing the right thing, and it's hard to do the right thing. And I think those are the plays that Cal points out to his guys on film.
But he kicks for a 3, and the Jalen Williams 3 makes it a 1-point game. Offensive rebound.
It's the game. And Juwan Howard, this is only the beginning. He's got the #1 recruiting class coming in America. So things are really booming big down here for the Maize and Blue in basketball.
Sarr, baseline, working in. There you go. An easy layup. That time he got.
And we continue to play on inside the O'Connell Center. 10-5, Florida Gators leading the Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh, nice out-of-bounds play. Pick in for Olivier Sarr. About a 15-foot on offensively. Oh, terrific hustle play by DeRouzy. above the rim.
Rougie has made his presence felt on this one as the alley-oop is thrown down. Quiet start for Lewis scoring the basketball, but he tries a 17-footer and continues to be shut out.
Kentucky has a lot of success when they're able to move the ball from one side of the court to the other, then attack and find a driving lane.
Here's Sarr going to work. And he finds the roll by Appleby.
Great job of getting to the paint, just got to be able to finish.
Here's Sarr stepping over Castleton. Rougie.
Great understanding of where he was at. I don't know if he meant to bank that in or not, but they got 2 points out of it.
Danny talked about it, a transfer from Louisiana Tech who's really been pressed into bigger minutes since the incident with Keontae Johnson as they pound it down low. Sarr one more time.
Jay Boston out of his funk and try to get him good on the offensive end.
Yes, Sarr had a double-double, 14 and 12. He had BJ over to the house last night, spent some time with the family, give him some confidence, build him up, let him know exactly what he thinks he's capable of. Here's Sarr inside.
Yeah, 1-3-1 zone. You'll expect anytime they go to
covering Gonzaga.
Yeah, the Zags.
And he said they're so mad at me. He goes, I'm from the East Coast. I know it is Gonzaga.
Yeah, that's right. Here,
of course, it's Gonzaga.
I did Gonzaga many, many years ago on TV, and the first thing they said was,
Sarr. Allen chasing Harvey. Mid-range for the big fella. We're covering the fact that the entire men's NCAA basketball tournament will be held in Indiana, around the Indianapolis area, with games both at Purdue and Indiana. Sarr with the tip-in on the lob and a foul.
45 pounds.
Stayed out to an early 4-0 lead. Farmridge starting lineup for Kentucky. Again, Davion Mintz has been a welcome addition to the starting five. But this is an offense that has struggled mightily. That's a three, not state ordinarily. Nice fall.
Each other. How well does Sarr set himself inside? Can he get buckets? Good follow there. And we know how energetic Cal is on the sideline. Now will his players respond to Tony Barbie's not the same way.
A three would cut it to three. Allen has had the hot hand, gives it off to Mintz.
And I would look for him again.
Turning up, it's Sarr. Pump fake, takes it strong on a do, pops out, follow, yes. Smith missed it from point blank range.
Yeah, Devin Askew didn't give up on the play. Bothered the big just enough.
Here is Allen. We'll defer to Askew. Shot clock down to 8. Adu on a hedge. Sarr gets it and fires and hit Dorm on the floor.
Yeah, in fact, the last game against Ohio State, he fouled out with more than 7 minutes left to play in that game, and the boards for Ohio State certainly affected it.
And there's your zone. He should be a coach, Tom. Nice little inside look for the big fella.
Because the young players don't really know the older players.
Quick jabs. He's got the license to take them, obviously. That middle of the zone, which you saw before, right there, wide open. And just tempting him to get that shot. Callan mentioned the urgency. That was an urgency right there in terms of coverage. No communication. And that's what he's looking for. Somebody to step up in a leadership role.
How about that run? 14-3 for the Irish. 7 points for Goodwin. There's Sarr inside. Turnaround jumper is good. He's got 6.
Nice foul. Help you grow.
He's listed at 6'9". I think he might even get taller as the years move on.
There you go, get it in.
And Sarr able to slam it home.
This is for all perimeter guys.
Shot clock under 5. Hub fadeaway jumper. That is a tough shot. If he would have banked that, he would have won every game of horse he ever played. Sarr up top. They got him involved early in the first half.
They got to make K now against the man-to-man here, I think. Nice pass.
Jackson, a little extra look to Sarr.
Cut.
Clark for the free throw line. It is good with the putback by Sarr. That's as cold as they've been here in the second half. It's been 8 minutes since Notre Dame scored. Clark inside. Sarr foul. Count the bucket. Out is over 8 minutes.
Oh, this is a little post up they like to run for Goodwin.
Yeah, Goodwin up against Askew. It's short. Askew with the rebound. And now Kentucky, 14-0 run, trying to add to it here.
First double high. Sarr ready, but he's available, but they don't notice.
By the way, Boston headed to the locker room a few minutes ago after getting hit in the face by his teammate. He's not back yet. Sarr from 18. It's good. Teammate Sarr earlier in this second half. That's a quick stitch.
Unbelievable to have that guy's your corner man. He can hit that floater and get in the lane. I'd like to see him do that man-to-man out of the timeout.
They feed Sarr. He's been the leading scorer for Kentucky. Faces up, gets the bucket to go. It's a fourth. And to look out at the scenery, too. Beautiful.
I love Clark's comments about it, too. The character. He sees you look good. He's starting to play
to lay it in.
Easy. At a crucial time.
Still a one-possession game with 50 seconds to play.
Play team basketball. Nice look.
Sarr double-teamed over the tip of Leshesky.
Came in 0 for 19 from three-point land. That 3 no good in Ravi. Clark came in 0 for 8. But the three-point shots that he's taken, he has shot it with like 7 out of 8 confidence. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. Sarr, that's a good area.
A guy who plays extremely hard and can guard just about any spot on the floor. Sarr working hard on the block, gets back to miss, and finishes.
Especially down to Kentucky, they give you potato chips and maybe a hot dog.
That was the second foul on Bryce Thompson of Kansas. Baseline jump. Yeah, they really needed to get somebody to play at the they really needed somebody to play at the 5 spot. They were very fortunate to get him as a transfer. Askew off to Boston. Sarr at the elbow. Trying to back down. McCormick slips around him. Left hand up and in.
Over Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky, pretty good team. 2-point lead, Kansas, with 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go into regulation. From Indianapolis
right
to the nightcap. Nice move by Sarr. Distanced up in the second deck and got a chance for a long-distance chat with Coach Cal. On the one hand, Jimmy, he loves these guys. He loves their compete level. But on the other hand, again, because they're very young, they've had some ups and downs. Test is a physical one, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. This is all new for this Kentucky team. Think about it. Cal doesn't have a guy today on scholarship to play with that has played in a Kentucky uniform until this year. That is crazy.
Sarr drives right around Golden for the slip. KO does have a miss today. He was rejected. I think it was Isaiah Jackson who got him a couple of times down the floor. So he's actually got 1 miss on the season right now. He is 13 for 14 from the field. And Sarr is doing some former Dayton Flyers star and recent first-round pick Obi Toppin. So Jacob, for Rhode Island, played against Richmond last year, had 12 points and 8 rebounds against them. So he knows them. They know him.
No, it's interesting. Richmond's a hard-hedged team defensively, and they are not hard-hedging in this ball game. Using more of a drop coverage, concerned about Kentucky's ability to drive the ball off the ball screen action. Bam, bam,
with a shot clock running,
make you pay.
And John Calipari's message to his team at practice yesterday basically was, if you want to play tomorrow, don't let him go backdoor on you.
Out with a lead like he does and says, listen, we're going to win this game with you getting blown by or not. That will not work going forward. And Mintz comes in and Askew sits.
Yeah, the level of competition, and no offense against Morehead State. Nice play. Beautiful play as Sarr.
Transition and does what you do out of the dunker spot.
Runner-up for ACC Most Improved Player last year at Wake Forest. Solid body, 7 foot, 237. Averaged 13 and 9 on the year. Little step back by Sarr showing. So he's got. They haven't had any exhibitions or any preseason either. Have the officials. They're getting their game legs as well. Sarr, 18-footer on the way. Nicely done.
In terms of his change of speeds and how quickly he gets from one gear to the next. Wrap that curl and go score.
Sarr's been really good offensively in the second. Nice footwork again, stepping up and under.